Where are you? Taking care of the lawn? The flowers. Chancy.
Are you enjoying our gardens?
Yes. To be honest, no. Yes.
All the great secrets are right there, you know. You can watch the tiniest of seedlings grow, flourish, and die. But it's the pattern of all things that you're really seeing.
You have a flair for the dramatic? Speak for yourself. All I see is biology and dirt. Can you prove it? Yes, just as the entire universe is reflected in a single dewdrop. I don't know if any of these are polite, though. I feel like if we say this, he's gonna feel like we're mocking him. You have a flair for the dramatic.
I suspect we see the world through quite different lenses. Sometimes I imagine myself as an old oak tree. I watch the life which grows around me. I see the ivy, the moss, the fungi, leaching my nutrients as they go. And I don't blame them. I'm delighted by how life seems so different from me can somehow be the same as me. This old oak tree drinks water from the ground. They drink their water from me. They shrivel and die in a single season. But I shrivel and die over centuries. What kind of plant would you be, I wonder?
Well, let me tell you. It would be a rosebush, a cactus, a fruit plant, a root vegetable, a delicious or medicinal herb, an ancient tree, a grass or moss. Well, I don't want to be moss, because then a certain blue protagonist whose name I definitely know will come and eat me. I think an herb.
You're clearly interested in our ancestors' rituals of utility. But that's exactly what I thought you were. You see, these patterns, they flow through all of us the same. Yet they always come out different.
Why tend these gardens when our ancestors are long dead?
Our ancestors grew plants for their colors, their tastes, and their general utility. It is said they could identify a fruit based on the flavor of the air alone. Our senses may not be so honed, but we're no less evolved from the same natural world. Thank you for stopping by, 1K. I'm sure we'll meet again.
I like this guy. I hope we do.
Founder bless you.
And you. Cat! Milton, when everything changed, you made sure I wasn't alone. Dean, the nicest cat, perhaps the only nice cat. Carlito, we did everything we could to save you. I hope there's an afterlife for cats. So many cats! So many cats! There are a ton of cats here. So many. Ah! I'm scraping the bristles on the cat's back. Do I get an achievement for cycling through all cats? Alright, cool. Is this the way to the dam? I think. A lot of birds, they all fly right through me. Man, I should have programmed the birds to fly away from me.
Hi, 1K.
Hello. Is that Alexandra Drennan? Holding puzzle pieces, tetrominos. You are not allowed to call them Tetris pieces because that would be copyright infringement. Oh hey, Jefferson. I was here the first time, wasn't I? Oh yeah. There's all those audio logs. Alright, and a place that I can't get to because I need transportation to get across. Because the developers didn't want to actually make the entire city. Oh, it's you again. Oh, Marsh.
Founder bless you, friend.
What do you think about everything your expedition has uncovered so far?
I wouldn't worry too much about any of it. The Founder is an idea, a story we collectively tell ourselves. There is no truth for you to discover, and all these amazing technologies are really just more stories for us to believe or disbelieve.
Goodbye. I mean, have you heard of a thing called experiments? Experiments show you things that, you know, doesn't matter what you believe, the experiment will show the same thing.
Founder's blessings.
Everybody's so, what's the word? I was gonna say polite, I guess it is polite. Everybody's so social in this city. Have you found happiness yet? Nope. You know, dude, you've been standing here sad for a long, long time. You might want to try, like, talking to that gardener guy, or, writing a text adventure. There's a lot of things you could do, you know? Sign up for the transportation company. Or Specter. I don't think they're called companies here. Oh, graphical hitching. Oh. The goal is across the... Maybe they did make the entire city. Wait. No, Cornelius is over this way. Why is the marker over there? Can I walk in here, or does it get deep? I think it gets deeper very slowly. And it seems like it does not get deep enough to kill me, so I'll just run all the way over here to see if there's anything over here. And there's not. You know, if I were a developer, I might just give the players an achievement for running to this random corner of the water with nothing in it. See, that's the kind of thing that I like achievements to be for. There is a whole lot of empty space right here. Ooh, what's this? Tablets of the Founder. It's text. I got an achievement. Ah, explore New Jerusalem in its entirety. I've explored everywhere. Create 1,000 citizens, the ideal number of humans. There's a number called Dunbar's number, which is like 250 something, or 200 something, which is the theoretical, like, upper limit of closer relationships a person can have. It's a lot less than 1,000. Live in harmony with nature, maintain balance in all things. Ah, so this is the religious text. We don't know if Athena actually said this. Be respectful towards each other, respect the traditions of our people, be mindful of the mistakes of our ancestors, be thankful to the... stick aiming. Be thankful to progenitor Alexander Drennan. Be thankful to the keeper of memories, Arkady Chernyshevsky. Keep bright the memory of Gehenna and its people who found their peace. Cool. I can't talk to you? Come on, surely you in this place would have something to talk to. Have some words for me. Maybe I missed that by not talking to them at the beginning. I got the achievement for exploring everything, so maybe there's nothing else to find. Well, I gotta go back to Gehenna and do those other two text adventures. Alright, a new one. Jefferson Goldbloom and the Specter of Modernity. Another story in the much celebrated Jefferson Goldbloom shared universe originated in Gehenna. It maintains the characteristic writing style of the series, but focuses on a new set of themes. Jefferson Goldbloom and the Specter of Modernity. A true story. Credits. Written and designated by Rat, 980. 984 is the one we saw. Dedicated to Mac. I wonder if we're gonna meet 999. Wait, didn't we meet 998 somewhere? Yeah, 998 was Bill and Ted. You, Jefferson Goldbloom, deftly step out of your charging pod and walk into the main lobby of the Goldbloom Institute. It's a humble abode filled with a small 4-seater sofa, a table, a coffee bar, and an arboretum. Ginny H.D., your fiancée, a leading member of the Castrati Weierstrass Jazz Ensemble, greets you from a sofa while Frankie Soy Sauce waves from the coffee bar, and the Velociraptor, John Malcolm, drives out of the Arboretum on his motorcycle, wearing his green armored t-shirt. Of course, Jefferson Goldbloom. Wait, Jefferson Goldbloom is the name of an actor, right? A real-life actor? Kind of surprised that they can just use his name like this. Speak to them. Speak to them. Frankie Soy Sauce, of course. Jefferson, my old friend, it's been far too long, Frankie Soy Sauce quips as you walk over to the coffee bar. Yes, Frankie, you answer. It is high time that we have another adventure together since you missed the last one. You mean the fight against the dastardly Dr. Elyon, which brought you to the 9th dimension where you met John Malcolm and his Velocious Velociraptors and saved human world from the Slavasonic Super Thruster with your guitar? The very same, you nod sagely. Aye, I'm sad to have missed it, Frankie mourns. But I'm sure you'll be once more playing your guitar to save human world before we know it. It's what you do, after all. You're about to agree with him, because Frankie is right, when a klaxon resounds through the Goldbloom Institute. You're about to agree with him because he is right. Ask Ginny what's happening, ask Malcolm what's happening, ask Frankie Soy Sauce what's happening. Shut the klaxon off. That's that sci-fi trope where it's like, there's an alarm and someone's like, oh no, what do we do? And then it turns off and they're like, oh, did you fix it? They're like, no, I turned off the alarm. What's happening, Ginny HD? What? Shouts Ginny HD. I can't hear you, Jefferson. The klaxon, it's too loud. Oh, what a dreadful racket. She waves one of her appendages in a feminine manner. Shoot. Of course. Shoot the klaxon, turn it off, play the guitar. We shoot it, of course. You try and aim your gun at the machine before you inconveniently remember that you don't have a gun. Oh no, cries Ginny HD. Jefferson, don't you remember you're a pacifist now? You must do something else against this dreadful noise. The klaxon blasts louder, as though to mock your pacifistic ways. Play the guitar. Guess the password. Man, I was trying to think of the Stanley Parable password, but I don't remember what it is. You try to guess the password using the unbreakable cipher 654321 passed down by your ancestors. But the central computer system tells you that the password must contain at least one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, a symbol, a number, and a hieroglyph. Oh, drat! Frankie Soy Sauce shrieks. Jefferson, what will you do now? Guess again, guess again, guess again. You consider this conundrum. The code has to be devilishly complex. For sure, for your mathematically inclined brain knows that a code with so many variables is almost impossible to crack. Isn't this my house? Isn't it my password? Knowing this and knowing how fallible the soft human brain is, you turn your guitar to check the underside of the trusty instrument. There, written in hasty calligraphy, is the password for the central computer console emergency klaxon emergency shutdown procedure. You type the code with trembling, fleshy digits, and the klaxon mercifully falls quiet. You turn from the now silent central computer console and look at your team, who are all gazing back at you with varying levels of wonderment in their eyes. Why was it blaring? John Malcolm dismounts his motorcycle with an air of certainty and queries the central computer console with sure taps of his reptilian claws upon the keyboard. And it seems, John Malcolm says, that the sensors have detected a threat of galactic magnitude. Wait, my house can sense threats of galactic magnitude? Oh no, cries Ginny HD while Frankie Soy Sauce drops his cup of joe in fear. Ask what the threat is, check John's findings. Even a first cursory glance at the central computer console reveals that John Malcolm is right. The klaxon is indeed warning you of an unparalleled threat to both human world and the denizens of the ninth dimension. Jefferson, what is it? It's, you say with a neutron star-like gravity, the Specter of Modernity, Ginny HD. It's coming for us. The silence that follows your proclamation is only penetrated by Ginny HD's gasp and the porcelain sound of Frankie Soy Sauce's freshly brewed Java hitting the floor. Ask what the Specter is. Ask when the Specter will arrive. Take action! I feel like in the spirit of this action movie, we should just take action immediately. Friends, humans, dinosaurians, countrymen! Possessed by a sudden urge to act, you jump up on the coffee maker, much to Frankie Soy Sauce's dismay. Jump on the coffee maker! I'm thinking of my tiny little Mr. Coffee sitting on my counter. We cannot let this threat to our very way of life go unanswered. No! We must stand against this specter and not yield until we are victorious. Will you stand with me? Yes, my darling. Anything for human world, cries Ginny HD. Friend, you know that I will stand by you until the bitter end, adds John Malcolm solemnly. For coffee, shouts Frankie Soy Sauce, and for love! But, asks Ginny HD after the shouting and swearing of fealty is done, how will we prevail? The Specter of Modernity is too powerful for you to fight it on your own. Of course, she is right, as she usually is. Go alone. We gotta take them all with us? No, we'll have the power of love on our side. Oh, Jefferson, Ginny HD exclaimed. I will be the best companion you could wish for. But tell me, Jefferson, the Specter of Modernity travels along the continued sequence of existence and events that occurs in an apparently irreversible succession from the past, through the present, in the future, and is by definition already everywhere. Where can we possibly go to find a way to defeat it? I think the Specter of Modernity references a famous philosopher, but I don't know who it is. Go to the jungle, go to the ocean, go and confront the Specter of Modernity, go to the islands. Obviously, we go to where the threat is. We go where we need to go. When you approach the lair of the Specter of Modernity, you decide to leave your companion behind, knowing that you cannot risk another life in this final confrontation. Well, we just said we have to bring somebody because we can't win alone. Sometimes heroes have to stand alone. Enter the mechanical lair. You mean maniacal? Inside the mechanical lair of the Specter of Modernity waits for you, sitting translucently on a titanium throne. The Specter of Modernity, you murmur through gritted teeth. We meet at last. You are mistaken, Professor Dr. Goldbloom, the Specter of Modernity says. We have met many times before. I am your father and your mother. Lies! What do you mean? Who do you think inspired you to add the power of electricity to your guitar? Who upgraded Ginny from SD to... Who indeed deciphered the mathematical secrets of the chords, that arcane knowledge upon which some of your greatest adventures depend? I was your ally all along, Jefferson. The foul wizard of crime has conspired to turn you against me. It was he who enchanted your klaxon. That actually makes a lot of sense. Sorry. No biggie, says the Specter. I love this story. Now, let us defeat the wizard of crime together. Even now, he conspires to steal all that you have accomplished with the power of his enchantments that confuse the mind. You rush back to the Goldbloom Institute, where you find the wizard of crime taking advantage of the absence of your heroic friends. That sentence was hard to say. Out seeking other ways to stop the Specter of Modernity, to rifle through your belongings. He is surprised to see you. I see my scheme has failed. Curses! Were it not for that scheming Specter, I would have stolen all your wealth and added it to my ever-growing hoard. For that is my scheme, to steal and steal until the whole world is mine. And so you arrest the foul sorcerer, instead of the development of human potential, and become good friends with the Specter of Modernity. Just call me Mo, the Specter says. I'm sure we'll have many wonderful adventures together. The end. I love it. I love it. Can I talk to you about it? That was so good. Alright, is this the last one? Argument Simulator. A short, punchy work of games as commentary. Do you agree with the conclusion it suggests? This ought to be fun. Welcome to Argument Simulator. Credits. Written and designed by Guta. 972, another large number. Let's go. Choose your character. Goldbloom, Socrates, library assistant. Oh yeah, Milton. Let's be Goldbloom. Choose your argument. It's true. It's false. It's not true. What? Let's go. It's not true. The very famous third option is definitely not. It's false. That's the opposite of the truth. You're wrong. This is obviously incorrect. You're wrong. No, you're. I can contradict you. The premise of your contradiction is itself contradictory. I question your epistemology. I question your ethics. I question your metaphysics. I question your axiomatic principles. Let's find out what we agree on. No. This person is stupid. They don't know anything. I question your epistemology. Your question begs your assertion. The foundations of your thinking are incorrect. Your side will never be right. You people are bad people. Let's find out what we agree on. No. The foundations of your thinking are incorrect. You cannot find truth because you are false from the start. I assert the opposite. This is obviously incorrect. No, it isn't. Okay, we're going in circles. This is gonna go in circles again, isn't it? I question your ethics. You're a bad person. Your side will never be right. I disagree. Alright, we're going in a circle. Let's find what we agree on. Okay, feels like a good idea for us to understand one another better. Game over. Thank you for playing Argument Simulator. Oh man. Oh man. That was actually great. I like that. It's like, yeah, strip away all the context and content, and that's basically what arguments are. Alright, here's where Cornelius is. But first, I gotta go
Oh.
Never mind.
1K.
You're not
What are you doing
Cornelius.
here?
I'm looking for Cornelius.
Ah, I assume it has something to do with your expedition?
Yeah,
I
with the
must
thing that
admit,
everybody
I
saw.
haven't been following the news.
Oh.
Sorry, been a little lost lately.
Oh yeah, you're the one who helped me wake up. Cornelius seems to have been at the, are you okay?
No, not really. When you asked me what I would do now that my job is redundant, I don't know, I guess I hadn't thought about it. I had just focused on getting there. And after you left, it all just rushed over me. The truth is, I don't know who I am without this. Creating new life, guiding people into existence, that's who I am. More importantly, I think that's who I want to be. And if we stop growing, that's the one thing I can't be anymore. That's why I wanted to talk to Cornelius. He was there at the beginning. He knows where we came from. I thought he might help me understand where I could go next.
Well, sit tight, because I and some friends of mine might be gathering some people to go and start founding a second city. And if we do, you're welcome to come along and help us make some more people for our second city. You can find a new calling, I'm sure of it. You shouldn't have to give up who you are. It's a sacrifice, but it's necessary for the planet. No. You can find a new calling, I'm sure of it.
I hope you're right. It's hard to imagine right now. I liked who I was. Now, you said you were looking for Cornelius?
Yeah. He seems to have been at the megastructure with Athena.
Oh, that's... well, I suppose it shouldn't really come as a surprise. They were very close, you know. After she disappeared, he went away for a long time. On a research expedition, he said. To be honest, everyone assumed he was working out his grief over being left behind. Many of the first companions were deeply shocked by her decision, particularly Byron.
Where is he now?
That's the thing. I wanted to talk to him about my future, but he wasn't responding to my messages. So I came here to talk to him, and he seems to have vanished.
Maybe he turned himself into a particle cloud and flew away. Maybe he gained that ability while he was out with the founder. Did you check his house?
I did, on my way here.
Wait, we have houses?
And I messaged most of his other friends. He doesn't seem to be anywhere in the city at all.
Any idea where he might have gone?
No. The truth is that for the longest time, he barely left the museum. He was always at his terminal, working day and night. I asked him what he was doing once, and he said he was saving the past.
Can I access his terminal?
I suppose so. It seems a little unethical, but then it is just his work terminal, right?
Yeah, no, you don't
Good
let...
luck with everything, 1K. And thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Don't let... It's just a work terminal. This random person can come in and access it. No. That's not how it works. Oh, well, we will do that. But first, we'll see if there's anyone else to talk to. Purple 998. Yeah. How you doing? How you doing, dude? Who are you? Axiothea. Oh, there's other rooms back here, right? Oh, so many rooms. This is huge. I don't even remember where the entrance is. Oh, it's where the icon is. Schmitev, Julian. Oh yeah, and then the puzzles. Aranax, Elwyn, Shalbo. Alright, I think that is everyone and everything. Notes. Rec final. Notes. Wait, what did Cornelia sound like? Lab location inaccessible. Deliberate, unclear. User profile, yes. Gold puzzles as barrier, yes. Hidden as self-protection, likely. External help for upload, yes. Ask Herman, no. Trust 1K, undecided. Applicable to Calvin, no. Applicable to Sarabai, with Noma, yes. So he's looking for Athena's lab, it looks like. Doesn't know whether to trust us. Well, I think he should trust us because I'm me, and I know I'm trustworthy. If I choose to do something other than what Cornelius thinks is right, then that just means he's wrong. Rec Final 2. Ooh. Sending it to Yakut. Okay. Was Yakut working with Cornelius then?
So this is what Cornelius was working on? Strange. It looks a bit like the blueprints for the Somnodrome, but no, it's not quite that. Is he trying to isolate something in the buffer? Maybe Melville can make sense of it, but I think this might be a dead end.
I need to finish up with the mayor. You can head back to the VTOL whenever you're ready. I'll meet you there. No rush, though.
Yeah, don't know what to make of that. We'll find out when we talk to them later. That's you again.
1K. What can I do for you?
Inner peace, 1,000 credits.
Whoa. Inner peace doesn't come cheap. Come back when you've got 1,000 credits.
Okay.
So, something else perhaps?
My inner monologue is quiet. Another future prediction?
For 20 credits, I can peer into your future and tell you what I see.
Pretty sure I've already spent 50.
What a shame. I don't think you've got enough credits for that.
Yeah.
So, something else perhaps?
I'm done.
Before you go, do you have a moment to participate in some customer feedback? Are you satisfied with what I've given you?
I'm worried about the clean start option, because I feel like that would kind of be like factory reset. Just like shut down your entire personality and reboot you from nothing. No, all you're selling is words.
Yes and no. Is a spare battery just complicated lithium? Or is it also an extra chance at life? Is an idea just a bunch of words? Or a way of reprogramming ourselves to be aware in a different way?
Very good point. Words are just symbolic noises. No more than that, absolutely not. I see what you mean. Words build the world.
Yes.
Well, that's not...
You understand. Words manifest the reality they describe. When you name something, you create it. Our minds are algorithms, and the right sequence of language can change our underlying code. With that in mind, I hope you have a good day. Please come back if you need anything else.
That is kind of true. Look, I'm gonna create something right away. I'm gonna create something right now. These 3 trees together, actually with this tree, these 4 trees together
Hi, 1K.
is a glorge. See, I created something new. I've created a glorge. A glorge now exists. These 4 trees together is the glorge. It is the only glorge in existence. Now everybody who walks by here and sees these 4 trees will be like, I used to see trees, but now I see a glorge.
See, I told you, it was Athena who sent Prometheus.
How do you know it was Athena?
Because she's the one who built the giant pyramid.
Sure, but how do you know it wasn't Cornelius who sent Prometheus?
Because Cornelius was here?
And where did Prometheus appear?
Come on.
How do you know it wasn't Miranda? Maybe she got bored of waiting.
I don't buy it. I think Athena is testing us.
Why would she test us?
To see if we can use those new technologies, like the body replication.
If those new technologies are such a big deal, why is she putting them in puzzles?
Because play is how we learn.
Maybe she's trying to tell us the opposite. That it's all just childish stuff that doesn't really matter.
The last power failure almost caused a derailment. It all matters.
You're starting to sound like Byron. Saw how that turned out?
They'll find him.
Sure.
I just listened to that whole thing with a giant grin on my face. These two guys, Mabon and Euhemeros. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. I gotta come back. If we come back to the city again, I gotta walk past these guys again. That was amazing. I'll just run all the way back, see if I hear any more. Any more snippets of conversation on the way.
We must listen to the wisdom of the ancient writers, or we will fail the Founder's trial. The megastructure must be rejected.
Get off the public frequency. It's you again. You know, I think you are the wisest philosopher in this entire town. Just keep playing that guitar. Oh yeah. Soothing to the soul. What's up? Oh, you're the one who just... Ugh.
You are the Founder's chosen, but you are in grave danger of going astray. Heed my words, 1K. If you fail this trial, a year from now, New Jerusalem will lie in ruins.
And you know this how? Actually, you know, I'm not gonna challenge him right now. I'm gonna... Because this guy... If I get on this guy's bad side, he might stir up some people against me, you know? Tell me more.
The truth is written in the books of our ancestors. In every one of them, the same story is told, again and again, that the pursuit of knowledge can only lead to death and grief. That is what all the great ancient visionaries foresaw. Listen to their warnings. Seek happiness in tranquility. And avoid ambition.
Okay. Updated. Byron is now no longer the person I'm most afraid will become an evil dictator. I don't think all ancient writers believe that. There were some other strands of thought that can easily become a self-fulfilling prophecy when you can no longer imagine a better future. You cannot build one. Yes, there must be a reason those ancient writers kept repeating that theme. Self-fulfilling prophecy.
The very idea of a better future is what's rotten. That is what the ancients were trying to tell us. All the problems of the world come from those who think the world needs to be improved.
Ah, yes. Freedom is slavery, war is peace, and what was the third one? So we shouldn't even try to make things better? You, sir, are a moron of the highest order. You know what? No, this is private. Only if everybody in the city were watching would I say this. We shouldn't even try to make things better?
Yes. Progress is a fantasy. Things never truly change. All we can do is prevent our hubris from making things worse.
All right. Herman, can I have some personal protection? Have we even invented security? Can I have some security guards, Herman? But all right, you know what? I think that we will continue on with the story next time. That was a nice exploration of the city again. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought respectfully in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Talos Principle 2 and other awesome games. I'll see you next time. Bye!